Okay, so we just had a maiden of the Icon, basically, just to see how he flew, and he flew pretty okay, but he was a bugger to get to take off, but we'll see. So now I wanted to try and see if I could have a little flight of him with a camera on, in deference to the fact I had a devil of a time to get him to take off at all before I've put the EFC 721 on rather than the Droneview, because it's lighter and it's almost right over the center of gravity. So, well, I mean, it wasn't center of gravity issues I was worried about so much. It was just sheer weight issues, whether we can get him in the air. Okay, now I need a screwdriver to press the button on that because I've put tape in front of it. Yep, that should be recording now. It appears to be. Okay, so, of course, the problem, as we said before, I could only get him to take off just because he can't run. It's hard for him to take off because his line of thrust is so high. So you know, his line of thrust is essentially pushing him down all the time. Just running over the grass with the wheels, he would run over the grass with the wheels fine, but I couldn't get him to get up enough speed over the grass with the wheels to actually take off. I just managed to get him into the air by punching him off the runner here. Now, whether I'm going to be able to do that trick again with the camera on, we don't know. Okay. I think we'll put him in safe mode for the takeoff because I'm going to be struggling all over the place, and it doesn't make any real difference to the takeoff issue, I don't think.
Throttle
No, well, I missed. I let him run off the runner there.
Throttle cut on.
That was not a good attempt. That was not a good attempt. It'll fly when it's in the air, I think. I've already flown it, but it's just got to get some speed up. And it just can't quite get enough blithering speed up. No. I nearly put it back down again then because I wasn't expecting it to go. So it went off the grass there in the finish.
You probably just should let it go a little further.
Well, I ran it right down till nearly hit the long grass initially on the grass before I tried the runner. And when I took it off before, it actually took off at the end of the runner. It didn't go onto the grass. I'm just coming backwards now we've got him in the air. When I flew him before without the camera, and I'm still in safe mode at the moment. He does seem to think the camera is putting a little bit, it's almost on the center of gravity, but it seems to be adding a little bit more nose down to him.
Do you mind if I fly with you?
I'm not going to fly very long. It's probably better if you wait just for a minute and then I'll help you, because I'm not too sure about this guy really, and I just want to demonstrate a couple of things with it, and then I'll bring him in. I used about a minute of my time just trying to take him off. See, there's definitely wind up there. Look how much slower he's flying in that direction.
Yeah. So
there's definitely wind from the west up there, but at ground level there's almost nothing. Okay.
AS3X mode.
Take the stabilization off. I mean, he's not too bad with the stabilization off. He's, well, I'm not sure it exactly goes so far as to describe him as agile, but you know, he's a sport plane. He's not meant to be an aerobatic plane. This is a model of a very real plane, which a lot of people own. It's one of the cheaper planes to own, you know, personally. It's what they call a light sport plane, and also there's a special license type for them, so then they're easier to get licensed for than a full-size plane, kind of. Well, I don't know all the details of licensing, but I know in the States at least it's a lot easier to get licensed for these than for some other things. So there's quite a few of them about in private ownership, the Icon. I'm not rolling him as well as I'd like, and I even in the air, you know, I'm using a lot of throttle, A lot more throttle than I would with most planes. He's got a fair amount of drag, I guess. Ah, well. Sorry, I'm talking too much. I haven't even heard what my transmitter said in terms of time left. 3 minutes, 3 and a bit minutes left. Hat's coming loose again.
Time remaining 3.
Let's go and say them. She's got to say something soon. This is actually a better battery than the other one, I think. Yeah, it's hard to say sometimes what's a good battery and what isn't. That Zippy was old, but they were good batteries initially, I think. No, I'm not doing that well. That's not working out the way I want it to. Oh well. I did better before. Even the little extra weight and drag of the camera. Oh, flaming heck. What? I don't know what that was. I beg your pardon. Pardon my French. I think that was a tip stall. Oh, I don't know. Better bring him in. Whoa, bloody hell! Well, that wasn't good. That was in safe. I think he's got battery problems or something. That was in safe mode. Shouldn't have had battery problems, but I guess we used a lot trying to get him off. Whoa, well, he's ripped a wingtip there. Whoa, I can't see. I've got sweat in my eyes now. Now that was just I don't know what that was. That was definitely a control malfunction. He did it once, then I put him in safe mode, because he wasn't in safe mode when he did it, and then he just did it again. And I don't think that was a legitimate stall, not really. I'll look at it.
3x mode.
I'll look at it again. That was just me hitting the transmitter button by mistake. Just making sure we're not missing any other parts. So, before I look there. Whew. Well, I don't know what happened there, really. He just seemed to... felt to me as if he lost control. Maybe it was a stall. But I thought, especially the second time, I thought I had a fair amount. I was in safe mode the second time. First time I wasn't. And I thought I had quite a lot of power on. And he just went down. He just tipped over and span. Ah, well. One thing at a time. Let's try and tidy stuff up here. Whew. Hard work. Okay. Whew, see, we've still got 2 minutes left on the timer, so we shouldn't have been out of battery, not really. Maybe it was just a stall, but I didn't think I was going. I thought I had a fair bit of power on. I had about 50% power, and I can't see how I was stalling that second time. I'll review the video.